And speaking of Saginaw, shout out to Saginaw, Michigan. Just was down there a couple of days ago, man. Always appreciate everybody there. You know what I mean? And at that time, it was bittersweet. I didn't go to the game. I know it was a lot of things going on in the city, so it was a lot of visitors or home visitors. Same thing. A lot of names mentioned. I've seen a lot of controversy too. I don't know. We always good. We had controversy almost always, but a lot of the controversies, nobody really saw Chuck mentioned or Day Day. If it was real scarce on the mentions. I think with Chuck, Day Day. Who else was it that was hardly mentioned? Uh, I know I seen Lamar Woodley up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, yep. So,
yeah. I don't think
but
they
what you?
mentioned. They didn't mention the last title team. I think the last title they won was in basketball 2012. I think they
Mhm.
didn't get mentioned either. That was Jew, uh, Coach Jew's title year that
Yeah,
wasn't mentioned. And I seen some stuff on on Facebook from a couple of them players that kind of felt some kind of way.
yeah. And we we understand. We hoping that they didn't slight it, the name, the people that put in that effort. But with the way the Saginaw public schools, it was rushed. It feel like a lot of things you hoping that it wasn't done on purpose. But it's hardly any way you can not mention Chuck, especially. I mean, from my eyes, probably the athlete wise, top of the line, greatest natural athlete. It could be questions about anything else, but as far as like natural from speed, catching, hand-eye coordination, like I say, was a top wide receiver in the country. Number two, number two pick overall in the NFL, which had never been done in Saginaw. We done had some drafted players, Lamar Woodley, Sam Sword. Before that heyday, you had to go back to Terry McDaniel. But uh, and you put him against anybody in the nation, he was right there with anybody in the nation, not just Saginaw, anybody in the nation. Speed wise, hand eye coordination wise, Biletnikoff Awards, Michigan State is no way that man. I don't care how they feel about anything that went on with life. But it's that was like, wait a minute, that was a hard one there because yeah, that shouldn't have been there. I don't care how you rush it or what's going on, but that was the problem in my eyes.
Yeah, it was tough to hear about. I didn't go to the game either. To be honest, I just couldn't stomach it. I have a different feeling about it. I do think it was kind of just rushed, kind of just thrown together, kind of as an appeasement because they know that people are upset about these schools closing, and so it felt like they can dangle a little carrot out there, man, and you know, put the game at the dial. Like all of those things hey, we can do this little last thing for them. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean. So it wasn't planned. You know what I mean? It wasn't really
Properly.
planned well. I mean, there's no way, not only Chuck. I mean, and I agree. For my, money, bar none, he's the best athlete I ever seen. Hit that field and that court like ever, as far as Saginaw High is
Ever.
concerned. Like just his talent just jumped out, jumped
Mm-hmm.
just what I mean, like. And he first time he hit the track, like he didn't even run track like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
just hit the
yeah.
track, broke a record, first race. Like just you know what I'm saying? Like just
It's
ridiculous.
amazing.
But
Yeah.
yeah, to not have him like some type of moment of silence. You know what I'm saying? Some type of video montage. Even with Draymond Green, you know what I mean? I know he had to work, you know what I'm saying? He's in the NBA, he has
He had a game
commitments.
that day or the day
But
before, I think.
yeah, no doubt. And so but you can't tell me that you can't reach out to him and say, "Hey man, can you throw us a little 30-second video or something? Just to talk about
Yeah.
the last game or whatever and your legacy is Saginaw High." It there's no way that I'd be shocked if he wouldn't
Yeah.
have sent something, you know what I mean, for them to play. You know what I mean? And then just, other teams that they forgot, you got title teams that they forgot. I felt like they didn't really touch on, man. I mean, growing up in this city,
Right.
man, is like, just as much as, you had the guys, man, I was a big
The
fan of the
girl.
girls, the lady
Yeah.
trolls.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, we came
Aaron
up with
Reed.
them, Aaron Reed and all them. We played
Mm-hmm.
ball with them in the
Yeah.
streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can't tell you how many times Big Job blocked my shot, man. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, uh, you know,
Yeah.
and there was so
Yeah.
many of them, like just even after Big Job ones that was our age, you know what I'm saying? The Tanisha Johnsons of the world and
Yeah.
the Tanisha McDuffies and the list goes on, but man, just so much that they missed. And I don't think it was missed because it was just a
It
brain
wasn't.
fart. It was missed because they
Yeah.
don't really care like that. And so
Yeah.
just threw it
It's
together.
like they had no connection with Saginaw. Actually, like they just put it together. This was a little dummy sheet. This is what Saginaw did. Okay, but you really didn't feel like, hey, we was part of it. We know that, like you can say all of those things. They know you got Saginaw running through you. It
Yeah,
didn't feel like it was running through. It's like they got somebody from Wyoming to come in and put it together for us and
may as
cheat
well.
sheets that they really quickly got together. So
Yeah.
I hate that. And shout out to Kevin Marshall Senior. I see you, bro.
What up, coach?
Y'all check out more than a coach podcast. You know what I mean, Mister and Mrs. Marshall podcast too. He been doing his thing, bro. Shout out to him. And he coaching Bridgeport, so he got another man that stay working. So
No
salute
doubt.
to you, yep, Coach Marshall. Salute to you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yep, and
But
CD
yeah,
too.
man,
DC. I see you too. You changed your name on Facebook. I had to look at the picture though. I see you though.
for sure. But yeah, man. I mean, you know, but you just said something that should be said. I mean, that it looked like, some an outsider put it together. Well, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? They did. Like you talking
Mm-hmm.
about a superintendent that is a BV grad. Talking about a Saginaw High principal that's a BV grad, and I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
get BV folks all in our head, but just saying, what I'm saying, that ain't no connection. That'd be like
No
us.
connection.
That'd be like us doing theirs. You know, like
Yeah, it's like a rival.
go
Like
to BV. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like me trying to throw something together and be like, all right, and then I forget Terrence Roberson. you know, what I'm saying? They'd be like, what the hell? You
check
know,
the
what I'm saying? Like
server. Yeah, yeah.